Robin's gone back to the whole business of insulin resistance. He says, is the visceral fat linked in with insulin resistance, and is fasting 36 hours minimum, as recommended apparently by Ben Azadi, an effective strategy? And those might be outside the scope of what you're in here to talk about this evening, but you might well know.
Yeah, so they are linked. So it seems like the higher visceral fat, the more likely you are to have insulin resistance. There's a correlation there.
Which comes first?
The visceral fat is what this chap proposes from Newcastle. What was the second part of the question? It was
the fasting, 36 hours
fasting.
minimum.
Yeah. So fasting can be very helpful for visceral fat. What I would say is, if you're going to fast, I wouldn't think 36. I mean, look, there's loads of different research, but the sort of classic understanding with fasting is that first day you're going to burn glycogen, second day you're going to burn protein, third day you go into protein sparing. So you don't want to do like 48 hours. That's a bad duration. You want to do 3 or 4 or 5 days, or perhaps 1 day, just to get into sort of autophagy and phagocytosis. What's the other one? I forget the name of the other process you're trying to initiate, but autophagy is kind of one of the key things that fasting brings on, as well as sensitizing your insulin, or I should say your cells to insulin, so you're less insulin resistant because you're not putting out insulin the whole time.
Yes.
So if you're going to fast for longer durations, it's actually really helpful to be keto adapted first, so to actually take your body into a state of ketogenesis. So you're now essentially using fat as your primary fuel, and then you go into the fast, so you don't have that protein breakdown, which is counterproductive.
Do we still need, do you think, to just emphasize that there used to be a lot of information out there saying that the brain can't function if it's getting its energy from fat, which is nonsense, isn't it? The brain's perfectly capable of drawing energy from fat.
Yeah.